What's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to the walkthrough. So much like last time where we did the Wilder's special ending, today we are doing Ironeye's special ending. And for that, just to show what I've got going, I'm using the Ironeye's bow +2. I have it infused with Holy because the boss is weak to Holy. I actually had a pretty terrible run. I lost my runes twice. I lost one Wending Grace to the Knight 2 boss. And I did get invaded by Libra, which is why I haven't leveled up higher than I can, because those extra runes in my inventory right now are actually going to increase my attack power. Just a little bit on relics real quick. You have to have, I believe, the I forget what it's called. It's the quest specific relic that you get for Ironeye's quest, and then the one that I have in slot 3. I believe you have to have it equipped to trigger this ending, but I'm not positive. I would equip it anyways because it does give you some good good boosts for character specific stuff for Ironeye, boosting his thrusting counter attack after executing his ultimate art. Also increases his bow attack power just at a base level, and then also gives you your armament with holy damage, which is what we want for this boss anyways. So very good for this. And so with that being said, let us proceed. I mean, pretty much the dodging and whatnot is going to be very similar to what we did as Wilder, but the only difference is we're going to have a little bit of range, which will be nice. So hopefully, even with just the one Wending Grace, we'll do just fine. But time will tell. So I'm going to start by marking them, and then I'm going to ult right away. I'm going to consume that Exalted Flesh real quick, just get through his first phase a little bit quicker. So mark, and then alt, and then we're going to be going to town. We're doing really good damage here. Go ahead, get that mark back on him. Dodge. Same dodge pattern as before. Debuff on him. And we got through the first phase hitless. Very nice. And still going to hit him to get that ult charged up a little bit faster. Still got a ways to go on it, though. Hopefully we'll get it charged up before his he goes in the sky. Whoop. Go ahead, pop the Exalted Flesh. Ooh, I need to be more careful. I don't want to use my revive quite yet. Ooh, got the debuff on. And canceled him out of the attack that I don't like. Oh, but it's still hurting me. Ugh. Whatever was on the ground was hurting me. That's pretty lousy. I can still hit him while he's up here. I'm actually going to mark when he lands instead of just dodging. Don't quite have my ult yet, unfortunately. Dodge back to the right, just to get away from the AoEs as much as possible. Ooh, need to not get hit here. Well, then I get hit, of course. That's how it always works. That's a easy combo, and I messed it up. Got my ult back, though, so I'm going to mark him, and then ult right away. Hopefully get a stun here. Yes! Nice! Still got our Wending Grace left. So losing the one ended up not being an issue, which was good. I was a little bit worried about that, but that was pretty solid kill. I think the attack buff from the Libra invasion actually helped me out a little bit here. So we get the Night Lord's rune as usual. All right, so this one, remember for Wilder, we actually had to talk to Hilo Store, and then he became the Night Lord. So let's see what happens with Ironeye's remembrance ending. But for this one, we want to go to the normal person that we would usually go to trigger the ending. And for this one, we want to clench dagger instead of offer the Night Lord's rune. Truly wield the blade, yes.
The night is far from over.
All right, so another dark ending. So instead of becoming the Night Lord here, we actually kill the vessel that you offer the Night Lord's rune to end the night and basically prolong the night inevitably. And so we will go back to his journal to try to piece these puzzle pieces together. So we get his remembrance outfit, which is basically the same as his regular outfit, but with a huge blood stain on it because of what we just did. So if you go back to the journal, we have a new page now. But before we go to the new page, I'll go back to page 6 just to kind of help us piece together what just happened. So if you start in the second paragraph there, it says the scions of the fellowship are fated to be disposed of once they play their part, i.e. end the night. Thus I had a dream to wrest the power of the night and bend the rules which govern our realm. The scions raised would wander through an endless night fighting on, a night that would never break for their sake I desired. But it is a dream of most foolish. I should never have mentioned it to you. Free yourself of your misgivings and walk the path of which you believe, which is signed to Zoldi. And so yes, so basically they're saying that the scions of the fellowship, the Ironeye people, are going to be disposed of once they end the night, presumably because they are those who live in death, as we learned before earlier in his quest. So now if we go to the final page here, this is the one that you unlock after doing what we just did. Said a report written by the Ironeye addressed to the Fellowship. Isolde, my custodian, you were the finest guardian one could hope for. I desired freedom from the yoke of the Fellowship only because you showed me it was possible, i.e. in their note that we just read from Isolde. I have only gratitude for you, Master, for now my night shall never end. So anyways, yes, definitely a darker ending. Not what we expected when we set out at the beginning of this game to end the night and make everybody happy. But I guess in this case, we made Ironeye and his people happy. But at the expense of everyone else, perhaps. So anyways, thanks for tuning in for this ending. Next time, we're going to cover Recluse, and we'll go from there. So appreciate y'all. Stay tuned for some more later. And until then, take care, everybody.